What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Center Beacon, or perhaps I should welcome myself back after my lengthy absence. As some of you know who read the Facebooks, I made a little post today. I travel a lot for work, and sometimes when I do, I don't always have the best connection available. Makes it hard to play robots, let alone upload, record and upload giant videos talking about robots. So I do the best I can with what I'm given. They kind of upgraded me a little bit at work, so it should be better. It's at least playable. So I'm back, and let's talk about test server 2.9.2. So a lot of this stuff is new to me. Some of it's not new to you because you guys have been following the latest. I haven't been able to play up until like 3 days ago, basically. So there's a new heavy robot prototype. I think this is new to everyone. It's like a Super Griffin. Thing's amazing. You'll see here in a minute. Medium weapon prototype you guys are familiar with. It's called the Scourge. It'll be my first time using the Scourge, scourging people. And then there's a Flamethrower. Flamethrowers! So here's the new robot. You can see it's physically reminiscent of a Griffin. Big old knee pads denoting its heavy ass-kicking nature. Pretty beefy build. I like the design quite a lot, and it has the same hard points as a Lance. It's got heavy and 2 mediums, which makes for an incredible amount of firepower. And this thing's special ability is, it's like a 2-for-1. This is like, it's like buy one burrito, get the next burrito free. When you jump with this thing, it simultaneously goes into stealth mode just like a stalker. So it's incredible. You get, I think, 5, 6, 7 seconds-ish of stealth mode. So whether you're trying to jump in and smash somebody, or you're trying to evade and get out of like the line of fire, it's a really incredibly powerful special move. So if you didn't like the Lance a lot, prepare not to like this thing, because I think people are going to complain. I love it, of course, as usual. I'm all for better and better robots. Some people don't seem to like that, but I do. So I put a giant flamethrower on top of mine with some Orkans. It's all 300 meter range. You can see that flamethrower. The model's excellent on the flamethrower. I really liked that. Futuristic-y, but still you can tell what it is and obviously what it does. Not too overpowered, I didn't think. You'll see later on in the video I'll point it out where I just use the flamethrower, just trying to get an idea of how much damage you can deal with this thing. But maybe they bump up the damage. I don't know. This is just the only other bot that I equipped. It's a Lance. I put the Scourges, Scourge Eye, whatever plural is for that. Put some Scourges and a Zeus on there just for same range, just to play with these. I have not messed with these at all. I've heard a lot about them, so these should be interesting for me. You've seen this before, maybe, on other channels, but you shouldn't be watching. You should just be waiting for my next robot video and not getting your fix elsewhere. I'm just kidding. Please go watch other people's channels. There's a lot of great ones out there. So I've been playing with my feet a lot, so that reminded me to use my hands. So that's going to make this game go a lot better. So here's me and a bro. It's not my bro. I'm just kidding. I would never be friends with somebody named Burkowski1234. But we've got flamethrowers. He's got Terrans, which is another cool setup on this. I've got Orkans. You can see that the weapons on these things, they're a little closer in to the center line of the robot than, say, like on the Lance, which I think will make for some interesting, applications of this thing's firepower. The Lance, sometimes it's like a little too wide. It can be good and bad, depending. But this one's a little narrower. I'm shooting at nothing. That guy jumped, but he jumped away instead of at me. So you can see he went into stealth mode as soon as he leapt, capturing a beacon up here on the moon maps, and just trying to find somebody to get really close to. So this guy, yeah, he's gonna die on me. So why don't I go get this beacon? As usual, my disclaimer, I should put it at the bottom of the screen. When I'm playing test server, I'm not trying to win, I'm trying to test. So if I go capping all the beacons and stuff, then I'm not going to have time to run this stuff. So save your comments. Why didn't you get the beacon, dummy? So here I am finally in range of somebody. Unfortunately, it's a Rogatka, and if you've been messing with these things on live, these things, they're just very difficult to hit. The cross-section is so tiny on those things, and they're so mobile and maneuverable. Just wasn't having a lot of luck actually hitting this guy and finishing him off. So him and his little buddy there are going to put this one down, but that's why I got 4 more of these things, or 3 more. So here we got Thunder Orkans, which I think will be another amazing combo. I mean, this is like every Griffin fan's, you know, fantasy is to trade in your 2 Magnums or your 2 Pinatas on top of your Griff and staple a Thunder up there. I mean, it's just incredible. I'm going to get this beacon again. Keep this thing competitive. So, there's that Rogatka again. Or a different one. But see, I'm kind of tracking him, kind of waiting until I can use my jump. And I think he's going to land here, and then, so I'll go stealth, he can't hit me, and then I'll pour all my rockets and my thunder into him, and try to finish him off, but he gets behind cover. So, on this map here, you know, I'm going to come around into spawn. These guys are down players, so, you know, I feel bad, not really, but sort of. Just going to come around into spawn and see what kind of trouble I can get into, because this is, again, this is kind of this guy's seeming role. You know, heavy bot, lots of firepower, and he's got this cool jump stealth ability. So there's a guy, he's got punishers, Griff jumping on me. I'm going to ignore him because I want to smash up this dude. You know, you can't resist a Fury. Trident Fury coming out of spawn. The guy just dropped. And, oh, man, I just ate his face up. He was so delicious. Tasted like chicken. But here's the bad side of being up close with, like, 9 punishers or whatever that guy's got nailed onto his bot there. Those punishers tore me apart. Another Flamethrower Orc combo. The Flamethrower, it's really kind of hard to tell in these. I get a good clip later on, so please watch all the way through the safety video on the Flamethrower until the end, and you'll see a good clip of you can kind of gauge the damage the Flamethrower does by itself. On all of these, it was like too chaotic. I had to, you know, just smash the big red button and try to annihilate these dudes. Rhino back there with his shield up. Again, that Flamethrower, it's like a 10-second, you know, canister of fuel, and then it reloads. I think it takes about 3 seconds to reload. And here's this Doc, of course, you know, he's got like 12 Orkans, and I'm like, son of a gun. And his name was bugging me, too, because, I mean, honestly, it's like, you know, what did I do to you? His name is I Hate You. You know, it's like, no, I hate you, but I don't go putting it, like, you know, on my bot. I got a cool name, you know, Warlock. Or in this case, Pilot, like 1, 2, 3, 4, XYZ, whatever, because I forgot to put my name in there, because I'm bad at self-promotion. So here's that Lance I was telling you about. We're going to move along. I'm going to try not to tangent too much. So the new mediums, Scourges, I'm Scourging this guy right now. You can see the little thing down in the lower right. It's draining. Takes a while. You hit this guy pretty good. The closer you get, the more he says, ow. So, you know, but I'm kind of stuck here because I got another dude like long-ranging me. This guy's long-ranging me, so I didn't really want to get too close. But I put the Zeus on there. You can see I burned that guy down pretty good. I don't know if I actually finish him off. Oh, yeah, I guess maybe I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. I got close to killing that guy. And then this guy was in my face. So pay attention to this build. This is actually another really good build. That guy had 2 Scourges and the new heavy prototype like ballistic weapon, the Tempest, which I did not approve that name. They totally went against my wishes. I begged Pixonic to call that thing the Reaper, and they didn't do it. So I'm a little disappointed. So I'm going to have to like officially name something else now. So they're going to get a strongly worded email from me for sure, because I really thought that thing should be called the Reaper. It reaps. That's what it does. The Tempest is like, you know, Tempest in a teacup. I mean, I know it's like a storm, but it's I don't know. It didn't sound that impressive. So I'm taking a lot of fire there, so I use my stealth jump. So you do that stealth jump, the little eyeball with an X through it pops up, and you're just like a stalker for a few seconds. So people basically stop shooting at me. So, you know, it allows you in a defensive mode, you know, in a self-preservation, you know, aspect, to take some of the pressure off you, save your bot a little bit. I eat some point-blank Malots and stuff right there. I really liked this configuration. I've loved Terran since they came out. I mean, the thing's great. And then with the Thunder, and then that ability to jump, you know, like I'm going to leap in on this guy. I go stealth. I do the jump because I got that guy with Malots or something back there, you know, chewing on me. And then, of course, I jump right into a DB Rhino. That's death button for the uninitiated. And he's got orcs, and so I'm going to use this little piece of terrain here to my advantage and come around and just continue to smash him. He'll throw his shield back up at the last second like most, you know, crappy Rhino pilots do. to no avail. I mean, he's got magnums, and the second he drops that shield, he's done. And there he goes. He's out of there. And then again, my jump recharged. Take the pressure off myself. I'm in stealth mode, and I'm going to land right on top of this beacon and eat this guy's face before he even realizes what's happening to him. So this was a particularly good run with this build. I need to play some more with the Terrans and the Thunder, because this thing, I mean, just annihilated. You can see I barely have any hit points left here, but I am dishing out just, you know, it was almost like a free bot, just dishing out tons of damage. Back to the orcs here. Pounding on that dude. Somebody stole my kill. Clearly, lag. And then I make a super unwise decision. I jump right into a Fuji with this, puts his shield up, you know, and then I'm like, oh, I'll shoot the Patton, you know, that's also inside his shield that's, you know, doing me no good. And then they just eat my face with aphids and whatnot. More orcs and more flamethrower action. So he stealths out, so you can see where it's, you know, you're just kind of stuck. So I'm going to survey the battlefield real quick and then wait for his stealth to break. A few more seconds here, and then I'm going to help finish this guy off. And you can see he's eating the flamethrower there and the rockets. I don't know if this is like lag or what, but I mean, I felt like I was right on top of this dude. I guess I only had a few rockets in the tank there that were already loaded, ready to go. But I felt like that guy should have been hurt more. Like, he should have said ow many more times. But I think I get him right here around the corner. But you can see the maneuverability of this thing. Now, remember, this is level 8 due to test server. And then also, look how quickly I'm kind of like changing directions and going from one side of this thing to the other. I think it said 39 kilometers an hour at level 8. I jumped straight up in the air just to put the stealth on. That's all I was trying to do. And shockingly, my idiotic maneuver actually worked. I jumped straight up in the air, and then I wait for this guy's stealth to break. And once it does, you know, I just eat this guy's face. I've only got one working left, otherwise this guy would have died sooner. But you can see my buddy there is just pouring it on him, and we just annihilate that guy while protecting middle. So that worked out pretty good. So here's the hangar of the future, folks. You know, at least what mine might look like with a couple of dash bots thrown in. So these things are amazing. I thought this thing was ready to go live right away. I know people will complain because people don't seem to want new, awesomer bots. They want to, like, you know, why can't the Vityaz be good? I don't know. You know what I mean? I think it's just that, you know, the part of their, you know, business model is to introduce new stuff that people, you know, want to keep investing time and money into, who have been around the game for years and years, like myself and a lot of others. So really good test server. Thought it was amazing. I loved the new weapons. I loved the new bot, and I'm looking forward to more. So as always, I will see you next time at the Center Beacon.